How can you do better in this exact moment? What is something that we always struggle with? Being present. I'm your host, Kiunte. Welcome to the Venture Podcast. A lot of us always struggle with how we approach life and these four principles. Number one, beliefs. Beliefs is something I think we all have intrinsic to us. But oftentimes we forget that it's very critical for us to have self-confidence and to know our value and believe in ourselves and what we're trying to do and accomplish in life. Oftentimes we forget that as people. On the Venture Podcast, I want to remind you, we're not perfect. Nobody is. So it's very important for us to have the right mindset and the right frame of mind going towards whatever journey we're looking to go down. Number two, expectations. When your beliefs are compounded with expectations, now you have an opportunity to meet those expectations or to reset expectations. Expectations are something that you can agree or not agree to. A lot of times we as people, we have unconscious expectations, unrealistic expectations, and sometimes are not very clear with what expectation we're giving or receiving when we're having a two-way conversation. I myself struggle with that concept because oftentimes people have an understanding and the capability in knowing what your efforts are and like to give you additional expectations that you may not be ready for. So you can either sink or swim. But oftentimes, me as a person, I have what is called self-confidence. I have belief in my skill set that I can overcome certain challenges and certain expectations. However, it's very critical for you to understand not everybody have that. So I'm here as a reflection on the Venture Podcast to help break down that core belief, that expectation, because we all have those, whether we agree to it or not. We have expectations. So when you look back over your life and you ask yourself, why can we be in the moment? How we really go about life that way? We started at beliefs. We now at expectations, but the biggest domino is the journey. That creates a journey that we all can be a part of, or that you yourself have to go down and really make your own choices. Because your journey is all about choices. Never let your journey become too big that you forget the person that's actually on the journey. Why? The journey sometimes can be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. There's nothing wrong with raising your hand and say, hey, I need some help. Mental health is a big deal. And on the Venture Podcast, I believe that too. I'm not immune to criticism. I'm not immune to growth. I'm not immune to problems. We all have them. Why is it that when we're in the moment, we forget that? We struggle with that. Life is all about moments. If you fail to enjoy the moment exactly where your feet is at, life will pass you by. That's why I believe in having the beliefs, having the right mindset, the right frame of mind. Those are very critical to have. Because if you don't have that, it's very difficult for you to have or give expectations to somebody else. It really is. And having a two-way conversation, being able to meet and exceed somebody's expectations, it could bring that person joy. But you don't want to do it at the sacrifice of who you are as a person. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to make sacrifices and compromises in the midst of expectation that you didn't agree to. I have made that mistake thousands of times. However, I sought help. I asked for support. And I made adjustments. I made small adjustments. That's what made the difference. I made small adjustments that I can repeat every day. Life can be simple if you make small changes that can be repeatable. I like to use this analogy when I'm having a conversation with my family and friends. When you look at weight and how you manage it is all subjective. Everybody's body is different, but everybody has the power of choice and the ability to make small adjustments, whatever they see fit. It's up to that person, though, to have the belief and to create expectations in order for their journey to be fulfilled. Because that's what creates life. Those three principles creates life. Beliefs, expectations, creates the journey, which equals life. I'm your host, Kiunte, and thank you for venturing with me today.